Good morning, millionaires in training. How is it going today? Happy Saturday. Just wanted to begin with a little bit of an acknowledgement that I think only one of my trainings this week happened at their previously scheduled time, which I find kind of ironic. Hey, good morning, Haley. Which I find kind of ironic. Hey, Stacy, because I created the schedule. Created the schedule, put it in my planner, but never actually took another look at the schedule again. So the trainings just happened haphazardly this week. Good morning, Jamie. Hi, Jessica. Welcome, welcome. Hi, Miss Laureen. So here we are. We're going to be talking about how to turn your passion, your the thing that you love to do, into an income stream. Okay, so the first thing that you have to do is you have to decide of the things that you love to do. And here's the trick. This is the really tricky thing, is that, hi Nicole, the later on in life we get, the more and more we stop doing the things that we love. So number one, it's reconnecting with the things that we do love and feeling that lit up juiciness. Hi Maria, welcome. And really getting back into the flow of the joy of doing that thing that we love, right? So think of something that you love. Hi, good morning, Miss Dana. I think you asked a question. Do you have to sign up? No, you don't. Ta-da! For the live trainings. Nope, they're just in the group, and all the replays from last week and the week before are, scroll down, or you can go to the video section in the group and they're all right there, so you can always have the benefit of them. Anyway, so picking one thing that you love to do, that you would do regardless of whether someone paid you to do it or not, okay? So picking one thing that you love to do, that you would do regardless of whether someone paid you to do it or not. When I say pick one thing, I am deadly serious. Just focus on one, okay? I know many of you love lots of stuff, and I know many of you feel really confident that whatever you touch is going to turn to gold. Good morning, Cleone, welcome. And you're absolutely right. Hi, Miss Karen, welcome. You're absolutely right. Whatever you touch, whatever you focus on is going to turn to gold. But that's why you have to pick just one thing. The biggest mistake that most entrepreneurs make is trying to launch a bunch of different businesses all at one time. Yes, I am, Miss Marie, I'm talking right to you. And so your energy gets diluted and distracted, and all of that beautiful, juicy momentum that you could be building behind that one thing goes over there and goes over there and goes over there and goes over there and goes over there. And it just gets so spread out that there's not able to be any traction that has been created in any one area. I know, right? It does take a certain amount of faith. Like, cross your fingers, wishful thinking. Good morning, Gina. Yes. So the idea is just pick one thing and give it, give it 3 months. If after 3 months of really focused effort and attention, it still doesn't seem to be picking up any traction, then ditch it and turn to something else, right? Or what you might find, which I've found, by the way, guys, before I started my business, I started 7 other businesses, all which crashed and burned. And some of them, yes, I did simultaneously because I was trying to have my fingers in all the pots. Because like you, I am very confident that whatever I focus on is going to manifest. I have a really strong consciousness, but the universe doesn't work that way. When we focus our attention, we allow traction to build up. It builds into something that you can really put all of your attention behind. Miss Lorene, that is a really awesome question. What if the two things coincide with each other? Doesn't matter. makes no difference. If your energy is split, if your attention is split, then part of your energy is going down one line and part of your energy is going down another line. Let me give you an example. I have 3 different offerings. I have Emotional Transformation Bootcamp. Good morning, Diane. Good morning, Christy. I have Millionaire Mindset Mastery, and I have my private practice, okay? For the first 4 years of my business, I only had my private practice. So I was able to put 100% of my attention there. Except for sometimes I would get a wild hair up my butt and go, oh, I think I'm gonna launch seminars. I'm gonna do workshops. And so for a few months, I'd be like, okay, I'm gonna do workshops now. And while I did that, yes, absolutely, my workshops were going great, but my business was suffering because I didn't have any automated systems in place. Okay, so that's the key. You focus on one thing just until you have all the systems, the marketing systems, the emails, the automated emails, each piece of the business, like so locked into your schedule, it's going to get done whether you focus on it or not. You see what I'm saying? That helps if you have a team, but you don't need to have a team in order for things to get locked in. I talk about this all the time, but for social media, for me to post daily was really a challenge for, I want to say, the first 18 months. But now it's so locked in that I'm going to post on social media every single day because it's part of my automatic behavior, right? So when running that one thing becomes so locked in that it's just automatic, then it's going to survive whether it has 100% of your attention or not. And then you can free up your energy, free up your attention, and pivot to the next thing. And for goodness sakes, I'm not saying, definitely not, you can only do one thing for the rest of your life, so make it good, because once you pick it, you can never change your mind. No, fuck that. No, we are ever-changing, fluid, moving beings who change our mind from day to day. And that's okay, but there's a part of it that you'll muscle through, right? Because there's a part of it that's just simply resistance. I cussed. My first cuss of the day. There's a part of it that's just resistance when your unconscious mind knows that you're getting traction. Okay, good morning, Sarah. Hi, babe. Welcome. Long time no see. So stick with it. Hi, Mock. Stick with it for at least like 3 months of focused effort and attention. If after 3 months you're bored or you're just not noticing anything picking up, then pick something else. Don't be afraid to ditch it either, right? We're not locking ourselves in forever for the rest of our lives. I want you to think about what aspect you like about it, okay? So if you love working with people, what part of that is it? Do you love helping people? Good morning, Miss Adora. Do you love helping people? If you love to make something, what aspect of it is, what is that aspect of it that you love to do within there? Do you love that solitude while you're making that thing? Do you love being able to access your creativity? Once you know what aspect you like about it, you can focus on that aspect and protect it, right? Because one of the things that can happen when you turn your passion into a business is you get so focused. Oh, thanks. Yeah, sassy. You get so focused on the bottom dollar or on serving people that you stop protecting your boundaries. No, this is your passion. This is your life. This is your business. You protect your boundaries with everything that you have. So if you love your solitude within the creation of that product, let's say, then that's the one thing that you make sure you never give up, right? I love working belly to belly with people. My digital programs are amazing. They're absolutely fucking amazing, honestly. They surpassed all of my wildest expectations. Words. More coffee. But I love people. I love people, so I love being one-on-one with people. And that's one of the aspects of my business I will never give up. I will never stop teaching classes. I will never in-person classes, and I will never quit my private practice, even if, like the point where I have billions of dollars coming in every month, and I'm like, like in Fiji, living in a hut for 6 months of the year, I'll still take a client or two. It'll just be, you know, at like $10,000 an hour at that point. I'll still protect my time, but I'll never give up the one-on-one aspect of my business, because that's really what lights me up. I love working one-on-one with people. Then what I want you to do is I want you to Google your passion, because the next thought that usually comes in once you've picked the thing, hi Rosie, hi Crystalline, welcome, is no one's going to pay me to do that. No one's gonna buy that. I've never heard of that before. Roll my eyes. Who would give me money for that? Right? And when you Google it and you Google, wait, how to make money doing this, right? I have this just amazing client. All my clients are fucking amazing, but just such a sweet, sweet, sweet boy, 22 years old, and he was having a lot of anxiety because he was going down a career path that he thought he wanted, but it was so far away from his passion that he was feeling conflict, and that was creating massive amounts of anxiety. And the only thing that he wanted to do was draw. And he didn't want to necessarily draw digitally, although he thought maybe that would be a fun modality or medium of expressing his gifts. And so I had him go and Google ways to make money drawing. And he came back with 30 ideas, 15 of which he fell in love with. He was like, wow, there's so many options. And that's when you just pick one, right? Because there are so many different ways that you can make money. And if you have a talent, people will actually pay you to teach them how to do that. So that's number one. People will pay you to teach them how to do something, 100%. Whether it's $10 for a class, or it's $25 for a one-on-one session, or it's $50 or $100 or $250 or $500 or whatever you decide for your price to be, people will pay you to teach them how to do the thing that you love to do or that you know how to do. Okay, so that's just one idea. So Google your passion and get a list of ideas of how to make money doing your thing. Find the one that feels most in alignment with you right off the bat, right? Because all of this is based on intuition. Make a decision that you are going to receive money. Hi, Miss Valerie. Good to see you, babe. Make a decision that you are going to accept and receive money for doing your talent. Why? Because you have to make that decision. You have to say yes to the universe. Otherwise, no one's going to ask you. No one's going to give you money, or people are going to try to give you money, and you're going, oh, no. Don't give me money, don't give me money. And then that defeats the entire purpose, because that's why you were decided to do this in the first place, is to get another stream of income coming in, right? So make a decision whether you're going to do it for free for the rest of your life and live on whatever you have coming in and be happy with it, or are you going to allow people to pay you money for the thing that you do very well, for the expertise that you have, for the knowledge that you have, and say, yes, thank you. I will take that money out of your hands and give you this valuable information that you could easily Google. Yes, of course. That you could easily watch a YouTube video. That you could go and read a book and learn how to do it, but people don't have time for that. They want to condense time frames. That's why they'll pay you how to teach them what they need to know. Got it? All right. Next step. Repeat after me. Thanks, Dana. You too, babe. Repeat after me. I don't need a certification in order to make money doing this thing. No, you don't. The only thing you need is if your state or country requires you to have a license in order to practice, then you need to do the steps that create that license. But there are about maybe 10 industries that require you to actually go out and get a license. There are some states that require a license in an industry that other states don't. For example, hypnotherapy. In California, you can watch a YouTube video, learn how to hypnotize someone, and launch your private practice. But in Florida, in New York, you need to have a license. You have to be a licensed therapist in order to be able to offer hypnotherapy. So it's important to know what the state boundaries are and things like that. You don't need a certification. You don't need someone to test your knowledge and give you a check mark and a piece of paper to say, there you are allowed to start making money in this industry, in this business, in this creative venture or passion. Nobody needs to give you your permission slip. Here, you have permission. Here's your permission slip. Here's your certification. Here. You have my permission. You have permission. Go off and do your thing. You don't need anything else other than that. The next step is just to start telling people about it. If you need a copy of your certification, please let me know. I'm happy to send you this so you can frame it and put it on your wall. Then you just start telling people about it, okay? You start telling your friends and family, hey, I'm kind of nervous about this, but I've actually decided to start doing this. What do you think? Would you like, can I practice on you? Can I make you a couple of items? You know, stuff like that. If anybody poo-poos you, we don't care about them. People will only tell you about their own fears, right? They're going to try to protect you. You got it, Laureen. They're going to try to protect you from disappointment. That's enmeshed codependent behavior. It's not up to them to protect you from your own feelings. That is your job. So anybody who tries to poo-poo you, thank you so much for your concern. I appreciate that. I'll take it under advisement. And then you crumple up their opinion and you throw it in the trash. Okay, then the next thing that you do, and I'll put this in the notes, there's 4 books that I want you to read that are going to really help ground you into kind of the difference between doing something because you just love doing it and doing it because you want to make some money at it. There's Expert Secrets, which is just beautiful, lots and lots and lots of information about how to create your systems online. There's a book called Guerilla Marketing, which has thousands of ideas of how to market your product or service and get it in front of people. There's a book called The E-Myth, which will help you think a little bit more like a business owner and a little bit less like, well, however you're thinking right now, that's not making you the money that you want to make. And then a book called Entreleadership by Ramsey, whom I just freaking adore. All 4 of these books will really help to ground you into this this new understanding, this kind of shifting in the way that you present yourself to the world. And my last piece of information for you for today is don't quit your day job. Once you have money starting to come in, you're going to feel really, really inspired and lit up and excited. And you are going to want to do your thing 24/7. You are going to want to drop everything else that doesn't light you up, and you're going to want to pivot 100% of your attention over to your new endeavor. Don't do that, for heaven's sake, okay? Don't put yourself up Schitt's Creek just because you're excited. Hold on to your excitement. Create beautiful carved out moments every single day if you want to really sit and be inspired by your thing. But you got to keep that money coming in. Watch Wednesday's video about when to jump ship, and that will give you some more information about when it's safe for you to quit your day job, because there's absolutely a right time for that, and pivot over and shift all of your attention into your business. My darlings, good luck. If you didn't hear the awesome news, my group Millionaire Mindset Mastery students, my clients in that group have in 2019 have so far brought in $47 million of revenue into their business. The thing that's super exciting about that is that all but one of them was making less than $5,000 before they came into the program. So once you get your mindset right and you get your energy into alignment, it's absolutely limitless what you can create. If you're not signed up for my webinar, definitely sign up, check it out. I'm going to be sharing a couple of secrets and one really valuable tool in my webinar on August 17th. And I'll catch you next week. Have an amazing rest of your weekend, and I'll see you next week for the live trainings. Bye, guys.